That shit was mad funny. Okay, you guys ready to do the tier list? I'm assuming. We can get that started. I don't know what the fuck. What are all these scans? Can you like go away? Wait, how do we make them go away? Oh, okay. They wouldn't disappear. Okay, so how do I sound really smart without saying anything intelligent? Oh, I have an idea. We play Death Note music. Now everything I say will sound smarter. Dude, my I think my IQ just increased by like 50 times. Okay. So, let me open up this thing here. One sec. Windows capture. Alright, do you boys see that? Do you guys see it? Indubitably. Indubitably, I think the Majin Vegeta vs. Goku fight really established Dragon Ball as something different. Yeah, let's make it full screen. My bad. You are correct. Let's like really make it big. Like that. Yes. Perfect size. Wait, that's not big. Wait, is that too big though? No, when you know what a lot of those Irish YouTubers or like those emotional YouTubers, they just start like acting like they're gonna cry at the end of the video. And it's because of Toriyama's input and creativity that I've gotten as far as I did today. And Dragon Ball's just changed my life and everyone around me. It's inspired so many people to turn their lives around, work out, make their own stories. And without it, I just really wouldn't be here today. And I have nothing to thank but Dragon Ball and Akira Toriyama sensei himself. Thank you all for watching. They always do that shit, dude. So fucking emotional. It's like, right, it's a cartoon, man. Alrighty. Okay. Do we just do them in order that they're here? Do we just do them in the order they're here? Okay. So this list is by how cool I think they are or entertaining. Alright, in that case, what the fuck is this? What is this? Is this the Cyberman fight? Is this the Cyberman fight? What is that? Cyberman versus Z Fighters? How cool did I think that was? Not really. It's not really that cool. Goku, well, this is Piccolo getting his ass beat by Imperfect Cell. That wasn't that cool either. Maybe it's cooler though. Nah, we need like an F tier, because this is more accurate. There you go. That's more accurate. All right. Goku versus Grandpa Gohan. How cool did I think that was? Not really. I mean, it was okay, I guess. Wasn't that cool though. I don't know. Or entertain. I guess it was slightly entertaining, but I don't know. Wasn't that insane? Vegeta beat the hell out of Frieza. That shit was cool. I used to put like fucking Metal Step over gifs of him doing that in like power level videos, and it looks so raw. This fight raw. It's a cool fight. It's just 18 versus Rebrian. It's probably a D. This fight was like unexpectedly raw. Like, was anyone expecting this fight to be so like heat? Maybe Vegeta beating up Frieza was kind of an A though. This fight was actually Obuni versus Gohan. Like, they went fucking balls deep, bro. Why'd they go so hard in that fight? It was kind of sick. I don't know what the fuck was going on. Alright, this is a Z fight. Gohan versus Cell. When I first watched it, it was entertaining, but on the second watch, it's really not that entertaining. I get kind of bored watching it now. Maybe it's like an S tier. This fight was too brief. I don't know. This fight was too brief. Maybe it should be like this. Was this fight... this fight was too brief. Nothing really happened. I don't know. Maybe it's like a C tier. Gohan and Krillin versus Goldo. Not that epic, but it was a funny fight. Lots of memes were made from that. Pui Pui getting the shit beat out of him by base Vegeta. It's pretty iconic. Man, that's like a C tier. Trunks versus Goku Black. I'm assuming this is, well, I'm gonna change the music real quick. It's getting repetitive. I thought this was a playlist. I thought that was a playlist, dude. Death Note playlist. Hold on. Death Note soundtrack. Okay, there we go. The song wasn't changing. Like, it was just the same song for like an hour. I thought it was a playlist. My bad. One sec. Alright. Let me turn it back on. Okay. Let's see. Alright, how's Trunks versus Goku Black? It's kind of... It was okay. I don't know. Maybe it's like a B. Because it's like better than these fights, but I don't know. These ones seem better. Maybe that's like the hierarchy? Am I retarded? This fight was cool. Goku and Piccolo versus Raditz. That fight's pretty raw. It's funny. Maybe it's an A tier, though. Vegito versus Zamasu is like an S tier. Goku versus Nappa. Nothing really happens. Goku versus Piccolo. Surprisingly, not that crazy. Wait, Goku does have that pose, though, where he looks hard as fuck. What the fuck is this? Goku versus Goku Black? That was... Wait, this one was kind of raw. Remember when Goku did that backhand and he backhanded, like, Zamasu away? That was kind of heat, but then he got his ass beat after doing that. Goku and Vegeta versus Metacooler. It's cool. This fight was just funny. I don't know, it was goofy. Goku went hard as fuck in this fight, but it didn't do anything. But I don't know. He's still like raw in that though. Goku versus 19 was still kind of raw though. Goku versus Frost. I don't know. It wasn't that. It was whatever. Goku versus Kid Buu. Was Goku versus Kid Buu an S or a Z? I don't know. What do y'all think? S or Z tier? What y'all feeling for Goku versus Kid Buu? Z tier? Cool. Nah, I'm going S tier. I don't care. This shit, it's kind of just like a Broly knockoff. It wasn't that cool. It's kind of funny, though, I guess, at one point. Yo, I remember, dude, Roshi going in. This Roshi moment was actually so hype. I remember that shit. That shit was hype. Maybe Black versus... This is like C tier. These moments are like, oh, kind of cool. This Roshi moment's like top of B, though. That Roshi moment was so good. I liked it. It was really entertaining. It might be A tier, though. Was Roshi A tier? I don't know. He's like top of B, bottom of A tier. It was pretty cool what he did. I don't know. I don't know what to do with him. Whatever. What the fuck is this? What's this? Gohan and Piccolo versus who? What is that? What's happening here? What the fuck was this again? What's going on? Is that the Namekian fight? What is that? Oh, the Namekian fight? It's like a C tier. Might be D tier. But it's better than the Kale fight, so. This fight's up there with that Goku one. Pretty... Nah, the Hell's Bells, though. I don't know. Hell's Bells, like, made this shit. You know what? We're gonna make another tier. This is gonna be a B+ tier. Hold on. So this is gonna be B+. There you go. There. Now all my problems are solved. Everything makes more sense in life. Okay. Goku versus Fat Boo. I was S tier too. That's kind of cool. Goku versus Hit. Man, this shit was so hype, bro. God damn. Dude, when in the fucking English dub, when Goku went fucking Kaioken, he's like screaming his throat out, dude. That shit, oh my god, it gives me goosebumps, bro. It's so raw. So good. This fight is mediocre. They kind of just like spar and don't really do anything. Is this like, this is Goku versus Jiren 2? What Goku versus Jiren is that? Which one is that? This is 1 right here. Is this 2? MUI fight? Well, let's just have the MUI fight be one thing. We'll just have the MUI fight be like one thing, so. Okay. What the fuck? Y'all want to see my airlines? Dude, I clicked this like white circle of nothing, and it sent me to the, like a United Airlines. Y'all want to come see me on United Airlines? Not sponsored, by the way. Join the army. Goku versus Kefla is pretty cool. I'll put it in B+. I don't know, dude. It might be A tier, though. It's kind of cool. The whole fight was just kind of cool. I don't know. Ion, no, bruh. B+ or A? Damn. I don't know, dude. Dude, yeah, when he rode the Kamehameha. Oh, man, it's just so cool. I don't give a fuck. Shit was raw. Suck my dick. This fight was ass. This fight was kind of ass. This shit was kind of like meh. I don't really give a fuck. This shit was kind of hype. Is it like B+, maybe? I don't know. This shit's ass. This shit's like... The Dragon Fist was cool, though. This shit's ass. This shit was funny. This shit was kind of heat. This was kind of good fight. This shit was actually like nothing really happened in that fight at all. Not joking, like literally almost nothing happens. Like they like exchange like 3 punches. Gohan versus Super Buu. intense. Shit was epic. This shit was ass. Shit's kind of mediocre. MUI versus Jiren. It's a Z tier fight. Why is it like fan art though? Is this like Goku versus Broly, all of it? Goku versus Broly was like pretty good. This fight was good. Like Goku kind of manhandling the Ginyu Force is like iconic. I'll put him in B tier. Y'all like Goku versus Broly that much? He doesn't really do anything against Broly. It was okay, though. But, I don't know. I thought Goku versus Hit was a little bit more exciting. But, I don't know. Maybe the music was okay? I don't know. Yeah, nothing really happens in Goku versus Broly. It's like a cool moment, but it's not that good. Goku versus Cell. This fight was cool. It's A. Goku versus Majin Vegeta is Z tier. What the fuck is this? It's just him beating up random people? Nothing really happens in this shit either. Ass. Cool fight. A little bit. I mean, it's kind of there's too much CG, though. This fight's funny. This fight is surprisingly okay. I think the second one's actually better, though. Goku versus Piccolo. That fight was cool. Might be S tier, actually. That fight was really good. Goku versus Yamcha is just kind of funny. This isn't even a real fight. This fight's entertaining. This is Goku versus Jiren, which is already on the list, right? Yeah, it's right here. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. Mediocre. Actually, it's kind of ass. Better. It's unironically better than these. I think Goku doing that one feint might be better, but maybe we'll just say it's ass too, I guess. Nothing happens in this fight. This one's kind of entertaining, but it's kind of ass too. Ass. Goku versus Krillin was kind of cool because of the rain. Gohan versus Goku. That was kind of cool fight, actually. Kind of came out of nowhere. Android 17 versus Goku. Not that great. Bergamo versus Goku. This fight is okay. Ass, but better than the F tier. Ribrianne versus Vegeta. Dude, Ribrianne and Vegeta are shown fighting like 800 times and nothing ever happens. I'm not fucking joking, dude. They're shown fighting so many times and nothing ever happens. Like, legit, nothing happens. Every time they're shown fighting. It's so bad. Goku and Hit versus Dispo. Kind of like just one of those cool Dragon Ball Super moments. Who the fuck is that guy? Who the fuck is that? Don't remember. I'm not even going to try to remember. Look, who is that Dragon Ball Heroes motherfucker? Vegeta versus Frost. Nothing fight. Boring. Goku versus Jiren 1. Goes there. This fight's kind of mediocre. It's not that cool. Gohan versus Dispo is actually kind of cool. The cool Dragon Ball Super moment. Them teaming up on Jiren was kind of ass. Nothing really happened. Vegeta versus Broly is better than Goku versus Broly, so might as well put it up there. Krillin versus Bacterion is just funny, but Vegeta versus Frieza 1, nothing really happens, but it was hype as fuck because of the music. It might be more entertaining, but maybe the Cybermen, nah. If you're an original Dragon Ball fan, you'd like the Cyberman fight. Vegeta getting his ass beat by 18 was kind of insane. Iconic. Goku versus Paikon's mid. Goten versus Trunks was mid. Gohan versus Dabura, mid. Gogeta versus fucking Janemba is, like, so sick for no reason. Like, I don't think there's anybody who's gonna say, like, they weren't entertained by Gogeta versus Janemba. Like, there's just no way, dude. It's impossible. Z Fighters versus Frieza Army. I guess it's like a D. Is it a D, though? I don't know. Maybe it's down there. Gohan, like, freaking out on Frieza. It's kind of hype. A little bit entertaining. He doesn't do anything, though. Vegeta versus Toppo? Vegeta versus Toppo is, like, unironically raw. Like, high key. Android 17 versus Piccolo is, like, an S tier fight. Shit was insane. Vegeta versus Zarbon. Kind of mid. Gohan versus Dodoria. He doesn't... This is not a fight. This is not a fucking fight. Like, they don't fight. Like, he just kicks him away. Like, where's the fight? What the... Dragon Ball Heroes pose versus random guy in the distance. I don't remember. Goku Black beating up Vegeta. Just, I don't know. This first fight actually wasn't that good. Hit versus Jiren was kind of hype. Vegeta versus Hit was not as good as Hit versus Jiren. Toppo beating the fuck out of Frieza was insane. I can go in B tier. Future Trunks killing Frieza was like one of the most hype moments in Dragon Ball. I'm going A. Gohan versus Garlic Jr. This is actually kind of ass, if I remember. Alright, Vegeta rematching Black is a lot cooler than the first fight. Goku versus Zamasu. This fight's kind of mediocre. It's actually not... It's kind of cool for when it happens, but... Alright, Vegeta freaking out on Beerus. It's kind of hype. This is a lot more hype in Battle of Gods. I might put it in C. I don't know. He doesn't do anything, though, but it was kind of hype. Cell getting his ass beat by Vegeta. Kind of iconic, though. Frieza making Vegeta cry. Just another one of those Frieza beatdown things. Vegeta final explosions, hype. Nothing. He just gets his ass beat in this fight. Alright, we can put this in S tier, where it belongs. Vegito versus Boo. Annie Raza was just a D tier shit fight. Vegeta versus Goku, Z tier. This fight was actually kind of entertaining. I don't know. It's entertaining just like the rest of these are, though. A Goku versus Fit Boo. Kind of a nothing fight. It was cool when it happened, though. But, nothing really happened. And then Frost versus Piccolo was kind of hype because Piccolo did well. Alright, is that it? There you go. There you go. I think that's the list. I think. I don't know. That's just like my opinion on what I thought was cool, I suppose. I don't know. Now redo it based on story. Fuck no. Fuck no, dude. Fuck no. Alright, Zelda and chill time. Alright, I can turn off my Death Note music. I don't need to sound smart. Trunks versus Cell was ass. Nothing happened. Cell's just like, oh yeah, you're buff. I can do that too. Just beats the fuck out of him. I mean, like, the list is just my opinion, so that's why it probably went so fast. Usually when I do, like, a ranking, I try to, like, make it based on a criteria, but if it's just my opinion, I can shit it out in, like, 2 seconds, you know? What tier is Goku versus Hit rematch? Probably like it was kind of badly drawn. It's kind of ugly, so it's probably like a C tier fight because it was still like cool, but it was just shitly drawn. Looked ugly. Might be D because of how bad it looked. Frieza versus Trunks should have went to Z tier. I mean, it could have, yeah. Like I said, it was like one of the most hype moments in Dragon Ball. It's kind of hard differentiating between like a Z fight and an S fight. So, I guess a Z fight would be like it's hyper iconic for Dragon Ball, but it's also an actual fight or like a really like full on fight. So yeah, I don't know. Like Goku versus Kid Buu is like okay. But it's just not as intense as like Goku versus Jiren. You know what I mean? Like when you watch MUI versus Jiren, like it's just way more raw than Goku versus Kid Buu. Cuz when you watch Kid Buu, I think the problem with like the Buu fights that I don't like is that whenever you see someone like beat the fuck out of Kid Buu or any Buu, you're like, "Holy shit, he's going in." But then at the same time you're like, you know that these punches just aren't doing anything to Buu, like he's just gonna regenerate it, and it kind of just like takes the rawness out of the fight, if you know what I'm saying. I don't know. It just doesn't. It makes it less cool that they're just gonna regen everything. Yeah, yeah. With Cell, he actually got hurt by it, but the thing I don't like about Super Saiyan 2 Gohan versus Cell is that he just kind of. It's not really a fight. He just beats the absolute fuck out of him. And then they have the Kamehameha clash, which is cool, but there's not really a fight. So that's probably why I didn't put it in Z tier. But yeah, I don't know. I'd have to kind of like explain every placement to make sense, but yeah. How you feel about people reacting to your vids? People can do whatever they want. Go for it. I don't care. The universe coming in clutch last second was tense as fuck. Yeah, it was. It just wasn't as cool though. Like the thing I like about Dragon Ball fights is when they're like, I don't know. I just like it when it's actually like a pitched contest to see who can win. Like when there's like, I don't know, a lot of pride on the line or just like something like insane about it. You know, like Vegeta versus Goku is an example. Goku versus Jiren is an example. And the only reason I'd say like Gogeta versus Broly is Z tier is just because like, dude, they went like balls deep on that fight. They literally did everything in their power to make that like the craziest like fight ever, like for no reason. So I don't know. It just kind of like defaults to Z tier just because of the effort. But yeah, I like it when there's like personal stakes as well. In the fights, like Goku versus Frieza is another example. It's a raw fight, very tense, and there's a lot of personal stake in it. That just makes it like intense on like really every level. Whereas when you fight Majin Buu, he's just kind of like crazy bubblegum man that heals everything you do to him, which makes the fights less cool and less personal. I don't know. Maybe I'm weird for thinking that shit, but that's just how I think about it. Rank the 2 or 3. I have not read a single One Piece fight, so I can't actually tell you. I think I saw a clip of like Luffy going Kaioken ×3 against a tiger or something. You know what I'm talking about? Where Luffy goes Kaioken on a tiger? That's the only fight I've ever seen. I don't know what the... That's the only thing I've ever seen, and it was just a random... It was a random YouTube video. Yeah. It was legit. He just legit went Kaioken on him. I was like, holy shit. And someone's like, dude. They're like, what? You think Dragon Ball is cooler than One Piece? Like, look at this fight here. This shit's raw. And I'm like, it was okay, but it wasn't as raw as Goku going Kaioken. You know what I mean? Like, Luffy's kind of like punching a wall, I guess. But I don't know. It definitely was not as cool as Goku going Kaioken for me. That's all I remember about One Piece fights. So. Arodaro used to be my student, dude. I've debated him hundreds of times. Unironically. We used to be close friends. Close-ish friends. Gen 1 Google Plus, for real, for real. Yo, always wanted to ask, what do you think about would get legendary status after the war in Naruto? Who do you think would get legendary status after the war in Naruto? What do you mean by legendary status? Like, you mean like Hashirama, Hiruzen, Hagoromo shit? Or something? Like, what do you mean by that? Like, what's the legendary status? What does that mean? Having a shinobi moniker? Because, like, everyone that's relevant has one, pretty much. Like Kakashi's father? Like, anybody could, dude. Anybody. Literally anybody. Anybody could do that. Like the Sannin? I don't know. The Sannin were given their name by Hanzo, who went crazy, so... It would have to be, like... The only way that would happen is if, like, Naruto, like, named an opponent. But the people that Naruto fight are, like, crazy aliens from outer space, so he doesn't give them shinobi monikers. So... Like, literally, it'd have to be Naruto or Sasuke that give them the title for them to be legendary. So, I don't know. Like, Hanzo was, like, the big boy back then. Do you watch debates to quench your thirst? No. I already told y'all, watching debates makes me cringe. It doesn't make me, like, hype. Even listening to my own debates makes me cringe. Do a Naruto fight ranking? I don't have one. Someone linked that to me on Twitter. So, yeah. Where's the cartoon? Where's the cartoon? Yeah, if you're not getting paid, it is an L. Someone was considering giving me $1,000 to argue with Six in a server. I'm like, fucking hell, can you just go have sex, man? You just said go have sex? Like, like, what's wrong with you, dude? Fucking God. What a fucking pussyless motherfucker. Like, everything makes me cringe? What do you mean? I watch anime and I don't cringe. I feel like anime's pretty cringy, but I don't cringe. You know? Are you a virgin? No. I'm born again virgin, though. 10K to have sex with me? I'm pretty sure you're like some kind of goblin. I'm just convinced you're like a goblin that follows me around, Junior. I don't even think you're a human being. I don't even imagine you as a human. I just imagine you as like a little green, pointy-eared man that like just stalks my shit to talk shit to me. Yeah, it's like watching your own, your own movies. Shit like that. Yeah, I love Spirited Away. It's an awesome movie. It's one of my favorite movies, actually. That and the first Pokemon movie. I've like had a soft spot for those. Are you going to scale Ragnarok Kratos? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. A lot of people were mad that I was arguing that, like, God of War 3 could scale to God of War 4 in that video. That was so crazy. I was just trying to say that, like, okay, even if you argue that Kratos in God of War 4 is suppressed and somehow stronger than 3, the Kratos from 3 should be able to do everything Kratos did in 4, even if you think 4 is stronger. Like, that's all I needed. That's all I was asking, or, like, like basically stating, sorry. And they weren't getting it. My wording was pretty ass, though. Yeah, if you think God of War 4 Kratos is stronger, by all means. It's just weird. Like, the reason it's weird is because, okay. So people were asking Cory Barlog that. And he's like, yeah, the old one would win. And it's like, what Kratos are you talking about? And then I asked him to clarify. Like, do you mean like the like hope amped Kratos? Do you mean like base to base? Like, what Kratos are you talking about? And he just ignored me. So the reason I asked that is because Kratos in 3. So Kratos in 3 is amped. He's not just Kratos. He's Kratos plus all of hope. He's Kratos with Hades' soul. So he has Hades' soul. He has like Poseidon powers. He has like all of these powers of these gods. And he also has the Blade of Olympus, which also has his God of War powers from the second game added on top of himself that can wipe out all the Titans. He has like all of this extra shit besides just being Kratos. You know what I mean? He's Kratos, Hades, Zeus powered, Fate powered, Hope powered, God of War powered, Ares powered. He's like he's just like Kratos Prime 1 billion. So when Cory was like, yeah, he's stronger than that, stronger than the younger Kratos, I'm like, are you talking about that Kratos? Or do you just mean like, if old Kratos had all that gear, old Kratos would be stronger? So I was trying to get him to clarify. So in the video, I was just like, look, no matter who you think is stronger, it doesn't matter, because the Kratos from 3 is at least stronger than the suppressed one in 4. Okay, that's just objective. It is. That's objectively true. Because Zeus would beat the fuck out of Baldur and Thor easily. That's stated by another guy. So the fact that Kratos even remotely struggled with any of them means that God of War 3 would shit on them, even if it's just suppressed Kratos. So that's all I was trying to say, but I don't know. People didn't get that. Do you pay attention to the powers in those Marvel movies? I did for Thanos. For my Thanos versus Kratos video. I paid attention a little bit in that new Spider-Man movie. Not really. How would you debunk mountain level Kratos? There's a lot of ways to do it, but I mean, the gods scale to the primordials that created the universe. So, I mean, it doesn't get much more blatant than that. Like, you know. What was the video you had the most fun making? I don't know. The chest? Yeah, that was funny. When you catching these Halo hands? I'm retired from Halo, bro. Dude, Chuck tried to get me to play Halo Infinite like 3 times. I just kept saying, no, I'm retired. No more Halo. I'm never going back. I'm not letting it out. Just like debating. I gotta drop them. I gotta move on. Forgive and let go. I might play the campaign, though, to be fair. I think that playing the campaign's different, but online, I gotta drop it. How old is Chuck? He's like 13, 14. Did you guys know it's stated that if Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man blasted Green Goblin with his web and Green Goblin was not wearing a helmet, it'd blow his head off? How fucking bonkers is that statement? What the fuck? I just learned that today. Yeah, dude. It stated he could blow off Green Goblin's head with a web if he didn't have a helmet on. It's like in a novel or something. I might talk about it in my my new video I'm making. But yeah, that's actually stated. Not joking. It's fucking crazy, isn't it? It's also stated that that black suit Spider-Man just like no diff Sandman, and Sandman can kill normal Spider-Man. So black suit Spider-Man would just like no diff normal Spider-Man. It's pretty cool to think about too. Well, black suit Spider-Man is definitely probably the strongest, but I don't know. And when it comes to the normal Spider-Man, I don't really know about all that. What are my specs? I have a 3090, fucking i9 or something. I don't know. I'm kind of bad with computers. That's all I know about it. It's a 3090 i9. Oh, I got Windows 11 as well. I didn't mean to download that, but I have that, if that matters. The keyboard and mouse I got are just a random one off of Amazon, so I don't know if they're good, but yeah. Do you think a leopard would beat up a cougar? Probably. Cougars are kind of ass, aren't they? Sora or Space Jam? I've never actually seen Space Jam. The only thing I know about Space Jam is that one meme video of a dude putting him in a cum jar. I don't know why that's the only Space Jam material I've ever seen, but I'm not joking. That's the only piece of material from Space Jam I know about, is that they had like an action figure and someone like put it in a cum jar. Yeah, maybe I downloaded the wrong one. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the tier list. This is my basic opinion. Not that deep of a stream. But, yeah. Fun little night. I have to get back to writing. So, you all enjoy the rest of your night. Bye-bye.